So we're diving straight into one of the absolute biggest headaches of the modern web today. And you already know what it is, the public contact form. We've all seen them, right? We've all built them, and if we're being totally honest with ourselves, we've all groaned at how quickly they break or just completely fill up with garbage. Like, no, I definitely do not need another pitch for SEO services. But today, we're looking at a solution that literally rewrites the rules. It's called Securaine. Basically, it's a robust, licensed, and self-hosted standard that takes the whole nightmare out of digital communication. It gives you a modern, secure contact form right out of the box. I want you to take a second and really think about the front door to your business's website. Seriously, ask yourself, are your current public-facing forms truly protecting your data? Or are they kind of just sitting there, completely exposed, inviting spam and creating these massive vulnerabilities for your entire infrastructure? For way too many organizations out there, it is sadly the latter. They just want customer inquiries, but what they actually get is a giant security risk. Okay, let's dive into this clear contrast here. On the old side of things, your traditional forms are notoriously spam-filled. They are incredibly vulnerable to basic web attacks, and frankly, they just offer a really poor user experience. It's frustrating for everyone. On the other side, we have the new standard with Securaine. It's secure, it's AI-assisted, and, this is huge, it is self-hosted, meaning you maintain absolute, total control over your own data. You don't have to choose between convenience and security anymore. You get the whole shebang. So here's our roadmap for the explainer today. We'll start with number 1, the contact form crisis. 2, built secure by design. 3, AI and global reach. 4, flexible enterprise file delivery. And we'll wrap up with 5, taking back your data.
All right, part 1, the contact form crisis. Meet Securaine.
So who exactly is this for? Well, Securaine's whole mission is to stop spam and start actually communicating safely, and it hits a massive sweet spot for a few groups. First, digital agencies that need to deploy secure inquiry forms for their clients, and do it rapidly. It's also built for enterprises that demand compliant, scalable public-facing infrastructure. If you're a developer seeking a modular, maintainable PHP solution, this is absolutely for you. And it's incredibly powerful for teams wanting to add AI-assisted messaging and multilingual support without rebuilding from scratch. Plus, for sure, any organization that strictly requires secure file uploads and cloud integration. Moving on to part 2, built secure by design, ironclad infrastructure. Now, what's really interesting here is that we aren't just slapping a flimsy filter on some old legacy form. We're talking about baked-in, secure-by-design architecture. Let's rapid-fire through some of these robust protections. First up, it actively defends against cross-site request forgeries using strict token validation. Every single piece of input, sanitized and validated, period. To stop those automated spam bots in their tracks, you get built-in CAPTCHA support, and you can actually choose between Google reCAPTCHA or Cloudflare Turnstile. Session handling comes with optional expiry rules to prevent hijacking. Oh, and here's a really cool touch. The system even features intelligent retry handling for AJAX token errors. That means your legitimate users don't get hit with frustrating error screens just because their token got stale. But honestly, the absolutely crucial point is this concept right here, environment isolation. Securaine uses a .env configuration to isolate your environment. What does this mean in plain English? Basically, all of your sensitive application settings, like database passwords, API keys, all that good stuff, are stored securely outside of the public web directory. So even if a malicious actor is poking around your public-facing web folders, your back-end credentials remain completely invisible. They are locked away. Let's jump to part 3, AI and global reach, next-gen interactivity. Okay, so once your foundation is perfectly secure, you can actually start elevating the user experience. Securaine brings OpenAI integration right to the user's fingertips. Walk through this seamless journey with me for a second. Step 1. The user opens an intent prompt modal. They literally just type a few words about what they want to say. Step 2. The secure backend processes this request through OpenAI. And remember that environment isolation we just talked about? That ensures your OpenAI API keys are totally protected during this entire step. Then, step 3. Clear, professional, human-like message drafts are automatically generated and filled right into the form. It completely removes the friction of staring at a blank text box, making your users so much more likely to actually reach out and submit. But reaching out doesn't mean much if you don't speak the same language, right? So Securaine includes phenomenal multilingual support. It utilizes JSON-based translation files to dynamically translate everything. We're talking fields, placeholders, system messages, the works. It features a built-in language switcher that you can style with dropdowns or flags, whatever fits your vibe. And best of all, it features automatic language persistence using local storage. So if a user switches your form to Spanish, their browser remembers that exact preference, localizing the experience instantly the next time they visit. And you'd have to write a single line of custom code to make it happen.
Section 4. Flexible Enterprise File Delivery Data Management.
Obviously, sometimes a text message just isn't enough. Users need to securely send files. And this brilliantly illustrates the platform's flexibility. For smaller setups, you can just use local storage under your public uploads directory, utilizing secure download links to protect the assets. But what if you're an enterprise needing massive, scalable cloud integration? Well, you can route everything directly to AWS S3 storage using secure bucket credentials. And no matter which one you choose, both methods feature uncompromising, full validation for MIME types, strict size limits, and extension integrity checks. It seamlessly scales from a small boutique digital agency all the way up to a massive enterprise processing thousands of securely validated attachments a day. And our final section, Part 5, Taking Back Your Data, Responsive UI, and Modern Standards. So how is all this back-end power actually packaged for the user? Well, the front-end experience is built entirely around real-world needs and modern standards. It uses a Bootstrap-based interface, which guarantees full responsiveness on literally any device. It features automatic light and dark mode styling that respects and saves the user's system preferences. And critically, this is super important, it is fully accessible. We're talking ARIA attributes and full keyboard navigation across all adaptive UI elements, including modals, inputs, and CAPTCHA. It's a highly usable interface that doesn't exclude anyone. Furthermore, it utilizes modern JavaScript and AJAX handling. This means when a user hits submit, they get beautiful inline visual feedback with modern spinners and toast notifications, all without the page ever having to reload. But, and this is a huge but for accessibility and compliance, it includes a graceful fallback for non-JavaScript users. So if someone is using a super strict privacy browser with JavaScript completely disabled, the form still works flawlessly. No user gets left behind. Let's bring this all together with the core value proposition we have here. Securiane helps organizations collect customer inquiries safely while maintaining control over their data. In today's landscape of constant data leaks and relentless third-party tracking, simply owning your own communication infrastructure, it's no longer just a luxury. It is an absolute necessity. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to consider for your own business infrastructure. Are you ready to finally stop the spam, shut down the vulnerabilities, and take back total control of your digital communications? Securiane offers the exact blueprint to do just that, providing a modern, secure, and AI-enabled gateway for your organization.